Hey guys, welcome to another video here on Chits PC Lounge. Grateful for you watching. I know for me, as a really small YouTuber guy, anyone that watches the videos, it's good. And those in the comments, good or bad, love it, thank you very much. And well, what a day. If you're in the drip garden, or drip, dogs and pigs, basically at the animal farm right now, it's all red, all red. Big reds today. If you're in the garden, with a decay as well, you've been hit quite badly today. So yeah, let's just have a quick look at what's happened in the last 24 hours with all of the animal farm tokens. You can see pigs. I don't know what's going on for pigs right now. I did think there'd be a drop as people paired it with the BUSD and sold some pigs, but it seems like people are really still doing that. I don't understand the dogs one though, as people needed to buy dogs to get their referrals. I mean, I have two, just in case, but you know, your big guys, I would have thought they'd have a lot of dogs. And then we've got our drip, which is, depending on where you look, if you're looking on the drip BUSD, it looks a bit better at $72. But if you go into the faucet, sorry, not the faucet, onto the drip page, you'll see it's 64. That's because there's two pools. So if you're selling, sell it for drip BUSD, not for BNB. Not that we want you to sell. We all need to try and keep in the system if we can. Not panic. This is the time where you'll be rewarded if you believe in the project and you think it's great, you've done your research, you think it's all optimistic for the future. Compounding at these prices is going to give you the big gains in the future. If you sell now, you're selling at a loss anyway. But you're still making your 1% a day anyway. There's plenty of calculators out there, people doing if it goes down to $20, if it goes down to $10, and if you keep compounding, that compounding works. And I don't see why it shouldn't be like that in the garden, because the garden is designed to go down, but not so much. We just had a big drop in drip, and we should really look at this. This is what I'm talking. Look at this drop here. Someone sold a hell of a lot of drip there. That's one of your big whales, definitely. To make it go down by $6, you know, that's a lot of drip. I wonder if I can find that somewhere. 1904. It'll be in there somewhere. But I did watch the drip BUSD this morning, and I saw some big sales. Look at this right now. We've got 7K here. So this is right now as we're speaking. Time is 20 past 10 in the UK. 1,600 there. Not many buys. Look, a lot of sells and big size sells. So this has got to be people claiming from last year when they got in. So where are we looking? I think I did say in one of my videos that it might go down to 60, 50. I can't remember exactly what I said now. There's a support line that I had. Yeah, I was expecting around here. I'm not expecting, but this is where there's a lot of support. If it breaks down from there, then you are looking at your back to your $20 levels. So there's not much resistance here, I don't think. We could be going down to 65 on the drip BUSD. So drip gets its overall price from a mixture of drip BUSD and BNB, but they've got two individual prices kind of averaged together, which will give drip like a price on your CoinGeckos and stuff like that. But you can sell from the different pools. So yeah, we're looking here in the 50s. If we get a bounce off off this line here, then that'll be bullish. Short term anyway. I can't really see a good support that we've maybe there because it had a bit of resistance to break through the last time it was there, but not really. Very weak. This is your main support here, $54 on the drip BUSD. So what do you do in the meantime? Yeah, you compound, of course you do. And I see a lot of these big YouTubers, and they're just getting the drip LP and selling them, and it's really not helping the overall project because they're taking so much out of the garden. I mean, the garden's gone down from 810, so it's lost 14,000 LP tokens, and the contract balance needs to grow for the decay is obviously built in, but if the balance grows, it can offset it. If the contract balance is always dropping, then yeah, the decay will be faster. That's what I believe anyway. So yeah, if you follow your favorite YouTuber, tell them to stop draining the garden, man. The piggy banks kind of upset the garden and the animal farm in drip. I believe that. But what am I doing? I am going to compound. I've got 288 plants. That's growing by a fair amount a day. I think around 9.5 plants now. And I'm hoping that the power of compounding will eventually, pay off. At some point, drip's got to at least hit support where people don't want to be selling or claiming, or the big whale accounts have, claimed enough or maxed out or whatever. And if you have got a drip account and you have maxed it, you don't have to sell it. You can hold it and hope for better prices. But if you've got a lot of money there, I do understand why you would sell it. So so we're looking for a bounce at some point, but we're not seeing it right now. Nothing on this chart says it's going to go the other way anytime soon, so brace yourself. If you're thinking about buying, I wouldn't recommend it. It's not financial advice, but I can, you'd wait for a bit of positive price action. People in the gardens, in your drip faucets, compound. Power of compounding is huge, especially with the drip token itself, because there's no decay built into drip. It's just the market fluctuations. The market are always working against that decay. There's tools you can follow, to see, what's happening with your gardens. Pigs price, geez. The thing with pigs is it's gone down so much, but there is at least some buys coming in. You can see there's $600, huge volumes here. Look. Let's have a quick look at the pig price. So this is a bit of a ramble video, isn't it? Just looking at stuff. But you can see there's a lot of sells, but there's also some buys in there. And some decent buys as well. There's a 4K sell. A few decent buys. Look at that, 42K there. Jesus. So I think Forex built the piggy bank to try and stabilize pigs, and it's had the opposite effects because everyone's selling pigs. And I know I said in the AMA something about it's going into the LP pool or the liquidity pools, and that really it's like a times 4. But if you're holding the token, do you have times 4? No, you don't. So take that with a pinch of salt. I understand what it's saying, but to you as an investor, you don't see that. So just I'm a bit more optimistic on the short-term price of pigs and drip, but even though it's gone down a lot more, you can see there's actually some buying pressure. But the people buying, but these kind of sells. I mean, I don't even know who that would be. I mean, if you bought pigs on launch, unless you got in ridiculously early, and it was like $34 for about 7 seconds, You're taking huge losses here. Obviously, you're going to pair it for BUSD, aren't you? And try and make it 3% a day. So yeah, what do you guys think? Think Piggy Bank is a bit of a disaster? I mean, I am in it. I was quite lucky, and I know there's a bit of upset about LP tokens and stuff. Don't know. It doesn't say refer there because I'm actually with Drip Farm. He did a good video tonight, by the way. Check him out. Yeah, I bought in with only 6 LP tokens, and I got 11 piglets, which doesn't add up. But I did get in right, about a second before the countdown went down. I was just on here, so by chance I got in. It's not because I'm associated with any other team or anything like that. I'm no one, but I managed to get probably 3 times as many piglets as some people did. Price wise. You know, but when I got in, the LP contract was very low. There was only less than 100,000 in it. The higher this goes, I think Forex said that's the price of truffles is based on the LP contract, and 2,000,500 and is it 2 point same as the garden 2.592 I think million. That's your truffle, your piglet. So when you got in on the piggy bank, if you got in when the contract was really low, the balance, you'd have got more for your money. Because obviously the decay is not in the system just yet, or if it is, it's been offset by the contract balance going up. That will change. I think today with the pigs price going down, the truffle price has probably gone down too. I do have a spreadsheet though, but at the minute there's no point me putting too much information on it, as I cannot even compound yet, which is a bit annoying because I have 4 piglets here and 2 piglets here that are on time locks, and since I can't compound them, they're getting no bonus whatsoever. They will do at some point, but not as much as I would have liked, because Forex said in his AMA, it's only when you compound you get that bonus. So if I can't compound, am I getting that bonus? No. And my unlocked one is going to be the first one to compound. And I'm not sure what my strategy is on this. I think it's, I could always advise people to get the investment back out. I didn't do it with the garden, as I want to get my plants up. I still want to get my plants up because I do believe at some point we've got to hit a flat period, or at least usually in most things when they go down, you do get a bit of a correction, a bit of a brief rally. With Drip, we're not seeing that just yet, as everyone's just claiming the hell out of it. But with this, I'm not sure if I'll use one of my one of my state ones to get some money out, because if I'm not getting the bonus anyway, this is just like a long locked savings account, isn't it? I'm getting my 3% a day still, but since I can't compound, I'm probably losing buying power. Not buying power, but I'm losing ROI. That's what it's designed to do. And it wasn't explained probably as good as it should have been. I don't think the piggy bank. I kind of got it. I thought it worked works like the garden, that kind of stuff. But I'm looking forward to the white paper coming out. I think I've rambled on long enough anyway. So it was a bit of a rise here on the BNB chart, but you can't really judge that too much. Let's have a quick last look. On pigs before we get off this video. Big sells, some buys as well. I don't know if this is people so annoyed with the launch that they're just selling, or they think, oh, it's rug pulled or something. It's not a rug pull. I don't believe it's a rug pull. Again, not financial advice, but No, forex is products have always been sound before. It could fail, but it doesn't mean it's a rug pull. But I think he'll come out at some point this week and address it. He'll have to say something. But I'm still compounding. I'm doing my thing with drip. Didn't explain drip at all, did I? 1% a day. I'll do a separate video on drip. I just wanted to do like a bit of a, overall video on everything with the prices going down. What you guys doing anyway? Are you compounding? Are you claiming? Panicking? If you put money into this that you can afford to lose, you shouldn't be panicking. I do have a lot of my crypto is not DeFi, so it's in lower yields. Your big sites where you get 4 or 5% a day, and we're earning some Ethereum and Bitcoin on my miners right now, so not panicking at all with my drip stuff. I'm still long-term optimistic on the projects, and that's my take. So I think I'll leave it there. Sorry for rambling. I just thought I'd just address some prices and have a quick look at the charts. Big sells anyway. There is some buying on pigs at least. I don't think it'll. Oh, we don't know actually. We're not going to find a floor tonight, but we do need to find a floor for it. Maybe when the piggy banks, a week or two old, we'll find a floor. People will stop draining the contracts on the garden and claiming all their drip, because we all need to work together to look after the garden. If you are draining the garden or the piggy bank or even drip itself, you need to do it, slowly. Don't just these 300,000 cells are just not helping anyone, apart from the guy that's got 300,000. Yeah, well, I think I'll leave it there, guys. Sorry for that ramble. And yeah, listen to the Drip Farms video tonight. He said it better than I could ever say it. He did a really good job. But yeah, compound, get your head down. The, those people giving up on the decay on the garden. And yeah, it's not always going to go down, guys. We're at a stage where it drips just non-stop, bleeding. That's why we can't outpace the decay. People aren't looking at it properly. Anyway, guys, stay safe, and we'll keep an eye, obviously, on the garden and on the piggy bank, and we'll have a look in the week, see how we get on. Thanks for watching, guys.